Hi, I'm Ruth Angelina, and this is Simply Made Fancy, and I'm making tiramisu. It's a super simple recipe with no eggs, and everybody can do it. And after a long weekend and a trip to the emergency room, this tired mom decided, hey, why not? Let's make a dessert. So let's get to it. Before I get started, I will warn you, there will be background noises. This is a real house, not HGTV or Food Channel. So there's a lot of stuff going on. I have my parents over, they're watching TV, and my kids just went to bed. So let's get started. Let me show you all the ingredients that you're going to need. It's not that many, and you can get them all in your local supermarket, okay? So first off, the best thing ever and the most needed in this recipe is mascarpone cheese. I get this 16-ounce tub, and sometimes it's pretty pricey, but you don't have tiramisu all the time. So this is what we're using. And they do have a recipe in the back. I don't make that recipe. I make it simple. So you'll need this. You'll need some vanilla, some unsweetened cocoa powder, ladyfingers, heavy cream, about a cup, depending on how creamy you want it, some powdered sugar. You're gonna need coffee. And if you know me, Simply Made Fancy does not drink coffee, except when she's making tiramisu. I'm not a coffee drinker. I am a tea drinker, but this is the only way that I have coffee in tiramisu. So that's what you'll need. I brewed a cup espresso, as strong as you can get it. And let's get started. Oh, and if you want to spike it a little bit, some amaretto. And that's what we're doing, because did I just say that I had a trip to the emergency room today? Yes. Everybody's fine, but I did. I'm gonna need this. First off, take the mascarpone cheese, and you're going to want to whip it a little bit to get it creamier. So just a few seconds to get it nice and creamy. Okay, once you have that done, I just put it in another bowl in the meantime, because I need to whip the whipped cream, the heavy cream. And unfortunately, I don't have two of these in the present moment because one of my sons broke my glass one that I always use as the extra one, so I have to order one. So now, the whipped cream, you're just gonna, the heavy cream, just whip it. I'm using about a cup and a tablespoon for about each cup that you're gonna do. Let me whip it a little bit first, and then I'll add the powdered sugar. Once I see that it's a little bit frothy, that's when I add the powdered sugar. You can add as much, as little as you want. I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of it because I wanted a little bit on the sweeter side than normal. And then I'll also add the vanilla, about a teaspoon of it. Once it's like this consistency and it doesn't have any like wateriness to it, then it's ready. You can also kind of give it a taste, see if that's the sweetness you're looking for or you want more. Now we're gonna fold in the mascarpone cheese. Fold it in, not whip it. Just incorporate it in there. I think I'm gonna add a little bit more powdered sugar. Okay. Now time for coffee. Now I don't know why I'm not a coffee drinker. I just never been. It's probably brings shame to my family. I use a pie dish and I just pour it right there. You can sweeten it or not sweeten it. I like to sweeten it. So I just put a little bit of sugar, just a little bit. This is about 2 cups of coffee on the strong side. Just a little sugar because these have like a coating of sugar already on it. Now, if you're gonna spike it, this is the time to do it. Okay, I just add a cupful. I have these cute heart ramekins that I'm gonna put it on in. Make a little layer, add some of the cream, get some of your cocoa powder, second layer, I can't wait to eat the dessert. And it's all done. Super simple tiramisu. And it took us what, less than 10 minutes? Did I ever tell you guys that Sundays in our home are for desserts? Because after the long week and starting the new week, you always need to have some dessert. I hope you enjoyed this simple tiramisu recipe. And if you want to check out my cannoli cake recipe, check out the video over here.